justice, no peace, just torment. Blood on the pavement, contracts dormant. Eyes on the prize, no time for rest. Hustle in the veins, tattooed on the chest. Predators lurk where the weak get pressed. Ain't no dawn, just night. City's obsessed. Night raid, we coming, no escape. Hoods pull tight, cut the tape. Silent steps, then the streets vibrate. Night raid, you feel the weight. Fangs in the dark, strike fast, no warning. Hollow tip dreams leave a soul in the morning. Currency, dirty hands stained with scorching. Game so tight, they pray for scorching. Concrete jungle, the beast stay prowling. Sirens sing lullabies, moms keep howling. No judge, no jury, just wolves growling. Crown on the kingpin, streets keep bowing. Night raid, we coming, no escape. Hoods pull tight, cut the tape. Silent steps, then the streets vibrate. Night raid, you feel the weight. You feel the weight.
City lights hum like a broken halo. Neon saints preaching from the crack payload. Pothole prophets, wisdom in the gravel. Street corner sermons, battles we unravel. Dodge the sirens, shadows keep the rhythm. Dreams in my pocket, heavy with ambition. Echoes of the concrete talking back to me. Whispers in the alley where the ghosts can't see. Heartbeat sinks with the steps of my grind. Every crack in the pavement, a story to find. Echoes of the concrete talking back to me. It's the language of hustle. My symphony. Still lungs breathe where the skyline fades. Night bleeds ink, paper dreams cascade. Underneath the weight, still I stand unbroken. The city's my canvas, every scar outspoken. Hope's a currency, traded in the dark. Stacking up the lessons, every bruise a spark. Street lights flicker like Morse code. Tells of the forgotten where the wind blows. Echoes of the concrete talking back to me. Whispers in the alley where the ghosts can't see. Heartbeat sinks with the steps of my grind. Every crack in the pavement, a story to find. Echoes of the concrete talking back to me. It's the language of the hustle. My symphony. Yeah. City's pulse thumps under my sneakers. Brick walls murmur secrets like speakers. Chain link fences hum a gritty hymn. Victory's a whisper, but I hear it within. Shadow balls ignite. Echoes in my chest, venom kiss the mic. Eyes low, red tint, blood moon the night.
jungle wolves chase the fight. 808 grows, heart skips the beat. Snare snap sharp, teeth sink into me. Vision blurred, but the past stays lit. Ghost in the system, code don't quit. Shadow pulse, it runs through veins. Beat so deep, it drowns my pain. Shadow pulse, it calls my name. Lost in the dark, but I'll never change. Silhouettes dance, black smoke in the air. Dreams turn to ash, they vanish, no care. Clock smells slow, time bends and breaks. Every tick's a dagger, every talk's a mistake. Drip heavy like the weight of my sin. Skull cracked open, let the chaos begin. Snares cut sharp like a blade to the skin. Trap door opens, I'm diving in. Feel it rise, creeping on the skin. Shadow pulse, where it all begins.
Blood on the keys, cipher in my veins. Typing in the dark where the silence reigns. Encrypted mood, shadows in my sight. Algorithms venom, striking midnight. Still pulse in the air, red taste of rust. Loyalty's extinct, all that's left is dust. Sins in the wire, static comes with creep. No saviors here, just the code I bleed. No mercy code, it's written in stone. Break the rules, you read what you sow. Cold hands grip, there's no escape. This is the end game, fate takes its shape. Digits like daggers, slicing through the feet. Every line of code, a prophecy to eat. Eerie past hum, whispers from the grid. Truth buried deep, where secrets slip. Metallic percussion, echoes of despair. 808's ground, poison in the air. Tension built, the drop descend. Melody of chaos, where the code bend. Wire scream, a symphony of dread. Power surges, alive though dead. No mercy code, it's written in stone. Break the rules, you read what you sow. Cold hands grip, there's no escape. This is the end game, fate takes its shape. Cigarette, smoke curling, city lights glaring. Concrete jungle, souls lost, ain't no caring. Footsteps heavy, shadows dance in the rain. Echo of the street, whisper tales of the pain. Chrome reflections on the corner, deals in motion. Time ticking loud like a deadly potion. The block's heartbeat, pulsing through the veins. Street symphony, a choir of change. Echo of the streets, it don't sleep, don't fade. Every step, every breath, in this grip we stay. Echo of the streets where the signs cut deep. Listen close, hear the secrecy key. Hear the secrecy key.
starved and hollow. Voices in the brick walls that scream and follow. Flickering street lights, eyes watch from above. The city's a predator, it don't know love. Dollars, dirty hands, dirtier deals made in cold. Life's a tightrope, walk it or explode. Siren lullabies, lull the night to despair. The echo speaks, but does anyone care? Echo of the streets, it don't sleep, it don't fade. Every step, every breath in this grip we stay. Echo of the streets where the silence cuts deep. Listen close, hear the secret key. Hear the secret key.
Strings scream, violence wail.
But ain't thunder.
The sky turns pale. Horns of the end, choirs of doom.
Crushing the rise and the beast looms.
Swords in my chest, thunder in my veins. Came from the mud, how I reign insane. Teeth sharper than the reaper's grin. Cloaked in shadows, my second skin. Bullets sing a lullaby in the breeze. Enemies freeze, fall to their knees. Crumble kingdoms with a flick of my wrist. Every crime toppled, every name dismissed. This the last storming. Flames in the sky. World in ashes, let the weak ones cry. 808 quake, split the ground in two. The end is here, I'm the harbinger crew. Chaos conduct a symphony of fear. Every step I take, the end draws near. Gold in my teeth, blood on my hands. Walking apocalypse, you misunderstand. I don't pray, I don't kneel. Truth in the steel, I only deal. Bitch in the system, I'm the fatal flaw. Carve my path, don't break off a law.
Ghosts in the pavement, shadows in the grass. City whisper secret, spine shivers, no back. Concrete jungle, but the vines all glitch. Loops rewind, time twist, code switch. Steps echo hollow through the fog, stinty. Every corner sharp, spectre streets beneath. Spectre streets where the echoes don't sleep. Haunting beats, pulling whispers from the deep. Spectre streets where the static runs cold. The story half glitched and the truth untold. Reverse clocks tick, the baseline weeps. Static in the air, sounds jagged peaks. Pounding heart sinks to the snare drum sting. Night sings broken, neon's fractured ring. Fingers trace patterns on the glass of the void. Reality unstitched, paranoia deployed. Haunting house, cut the silence in thirds. Chopped up voices, phrases unheard. Glitch loops, twist, spinning tales unseen. Baseline pounds like a haunted machine. Spectre streets where the echoes don't sleep. Haunting beats, pulling whispers from the deep. Spectre streets where the static runs cold. The story half glitched and the truth untold. Spectres walk where the baseline crawls. Snare rolls mimic the ghostly calls. Spectre streets, their domain, they're keeping the pounding glitch, they eternally creep. Still throwing dreams, crown sharp as a guillotine. Empire schemes move, shadow like a mezzanine. Bloodline carved in the marble veins of kings. Pillars crumble, but my legacy still sings. Snakes in the garden, venom just no pardon. Torch in my grip, set fire to the garden. Hollow halls echo, whispers of a phantom. Power in my palms, dynasty anthem. Dynasty flow, it's the rise and the fall. Echo through the ages, hear the ghosts in the hall. Dynasty flow, conquer all, take the throne. Built an empire from the dust and the bone. Ashes in the urn, cities burn in the wake. Steps heavy as the earthquake, seismic stakes. Scrolls in my hands, history's inked in mistakes. But I'm carving a new path, each move remakes. Fast cuts, glitch stutters in the bass lines crush. Half time, heart skips when the synth lines rush. Dark void breeze, but my pulse won't hush. I'm the architect of chaos, raw and lush. Dynasty flow, it's the rise and the fall. Echo through the ages, hear the ghosts in the hall. Dynasty flow, conquer all, take the throne. Built an empire from the dust and the bone.
Yeah. Flicker in the skyline, circus twist and spark. Kingdoms in the crossfire, shadows bite the dark. Static in the bloodstream, chaos in my chest. Every breath a landslide, every step a test. Steel crown bending wires hum with rage. Throne ain't forever, this the final page. Voltage rise and feel the system crash. Thunder rolling, time to burn the ash. Throne collapse. Throne collapse. Echoes crack. Empire snap. Crowd beneath me splits in half. Throne collapse. Throne collapse. Throne collapse. Pulse like a war drum, echoes in my veins. Co-rewrites a kingdom, rewires my chains. Ciphers on the skyline, fire in the gears. Rebellion in the baseline, drowning out the years. The weight of the world, press against my spine, but I bear it like a titan, break the frame, redesign. Gears grind, the fall is near. Power fades, the end is clear. Echo chambers filled with lies. Now we rise, now we rise, now we rise. Throne collapse, throne collapse. Echoes crack, empire snap. Gravity me splits in half. Throne collapse, throne collapse, throne collapse. Throne collapse. Throne collapse.
Shadows in the alley, whispers start to rally. Eldritch winds twist, turn the spark to a finale. Concrete jungle, but the roots drip venom. Moonlight sharp edge, slicing through the denim. Hooded figures chant, words split dimension. Time moves backward, fracture in intentions. Fingers trace sigils on the skylines fracture. Night falls, rituals pull you into rapture. Heavy drums pulse, a heart gone feral. 808s roar, the wolves grow sterile. Step in the circle, silence gets torn. The void in the air where monsters are born. Nightfall rituals, shadows collide. Breathing in the dark where secrets gonna fight. Nightfall rituals, voices arise. Double time sprint, thoughts split and scatter. Every word's a dagger, making skulls shatter. Dear past harm, weaving webs of despair. Seems glitched, they started pulling you unaware. Dust swallows day, the hourglass crack. Fingers tick tock on a clock that attacks. Neon glyphs glowing on the surface unclean. This ritual's a mirror, reflecting unseen. Nightfall ritual, shadows collide.
Wires in my veins, motherboard in my chest. Circuit board thoughts can't let them rest. Electric post fuck a soul on the grid. Memory banks glitch, you can stay hid. Concrete jungle, nigga shadows drip. City's heart beats through the hollow clip. I breathe smoke, lungs full of static. Cold crack once, now I'm problematic. Blood circuit running red through the night. Pulse of the block, keep the voltage tight. Blood circuit charge me, I ignite. Everything alive, every fight, every bite. Voltage in my knuckles, spark in my teeth. Click, step, stride, razor sharp underneath. Duct tape dreams, stitch with the grind. Shadows hit sky like I leave it behind. Every step's a download, streets keep the files. Encrypted pain wrapped in reservoir smiles. Digital scars, copper veins twist. Man machine hybrid, pain in the mist. Blood circuit, run it red through the night. Pulse of the block, keep the voltage tight. Blood circuit, charge me, I ignite. Everything alive, every fight, every bite.
Moonlit crawl, the city veins, locked in the labyrinth, shadow chains. Safe cracked open, heartbeat skips. Time just slower, glitch in the clips. Night whispers, the alley's throat. Breath fog thick as a phantom's coat. Silent blade dance, no sound to tell. Ghost of the pavement, casting spells. Fold the shadow, secret scream. Codes a riddle, crack the dream. Hands move quick, the clock don't care. Everything's stolen, even the air. Both the shadows, dark unseen. Ghost in the wires, glitch machine. No escape, no light, no dawn. Just shadows dancing to the loot is gone. Digits on the codes of him. Unlocked where the light grows dim. Mask on tight, my breath, my drum. Pulse in my chest so the prize will come. Cameras blink, a cyclops stare. Move like whispers through electric air. Pocket the silence, still to come. It's just music, the world, my song.
In the block jungle, shadows in the mist. Rats run the alleys, deals clinch with a fist. Neon flickers, a heartbeat skips. The clock's broke, time drips, drips. Ash rains heavy, lungs full of smoke. Pavement cracked, every dream went broke. I walk with a fire, kiss the concrete. Horns and sirens scream, the devil's heartbeat. Brick walls whisper, secrets to keep. City don't sleep, it grinds, it weeps. Infernal streets, where the wicked meet. Every corner burns, feel the devil's heat. Infernal streets, no retreat. Where the ghosts of the lost march in defeat. Glitch in the matrix, static in the air. Futures get hacked, hope stripped bare. Mask faces, eyes colder than steel. Betrayal in the handshake. Lies concealed, cracked glass, reflections of despair. Skyscrapers lean, crushing the prayer. Slow motion death, fast money's curse. Heaven's out of reach, only gets worse. Only gets worse, only gets worse.
Shadows creeping, a kingdom's collapse. Thrones in the dust, hear the future collapse. Breath of fire in the cold of the void. Empire's heartbeat, glitched and destroyed. Rust in the veins, gold turning to soup. Legacy slipping, it's cracking the roof. A dance with a reaper crown, heavy with pain. Rulers of ruin, in the ash we remain. Crown of ashes is slipping, it's falling. From heights of power, the echoes are calling. Crown of ashes, the weight it crashes. No more kings, just a shadow it flashes. Brass cutting air like
like swords in the fight. The glitch in the system, the end of the night. Scrolls burning up, words lost in a fire. Kings of a nothing, ruled by desire. 808 heartbeat, ticker than the clock. The throne is a grave, the time bomb unlocks. A glitch in the matrix, fate rewinds. Dust to dust, all crowns confined. Glitch brass screaming. Sky turning black. Rivers of chaos. Not turning back. Marching to the law. In shadows we crawl. The ground was too heavy. It crushed us all. It crushed us all. Oh.
Static in the veins, heartbeats glitch. Cracks in the silence, a cold switch flips. Shadow steps whisper, concrete hums. The black frequency where the echoes come. Smoke signals crawl through the wire veins. A ghost in the cold, encrypted chains. Waves been sharp, the air tastes still. Every pulse a secret, every scar too real. Tune in, tune out, it's the black frequency. Hear the hum, feel the drum, it's the black frequency. Lost in the noise, drowning endlessly. No escape, no peace, just the black frequency. Neon bleeds slow, street lights drip. Time fraction, reality slips. Voices in the static, numbers on fire. Circuits scream loud, death in the wire. Glass underfoot, the crunch of regret. Towers scrape heaven but haven't touched it yet. Little memories flicker, riches in sight. The black frequency sings in the dead of night. Fragments of me in the binary mist. Data corrupted, truth dismissed. Dialed into pain, can't turn the dial. Lost in the signal, it's been a while. Static in the wires, venom in the veins. Pulses twitch, fractured in the brain. Rust peeling off where the memories cling. Voices coiled tight, the choir won't sing. Ghosts in the circuitry, shadows in the glow. Every corner whispers what I don't wanna know. Teeth grind sparks, feel the current burn. A loop with no exit, no lessons to learn.
Echo chamber,
Spiral spins,
everything ends where
it begins.
hollow voices.
They scratch, they sting. Caught in the hum, no escaping the ring. Syringes of sound inject the glitch. Broken halos light the pitch. The tempo drops, the snare roll cuts. Time snaps jagged,
world erupts. Widescreen sharp, baseline roars. Reality fractures, my mind at war. Blood drips digital, a pixel tide. Truth's a virus I can't confide. Quiet face, left with static hiss. Haunted by a scream I'll never dismiss. Clock spin backward, glitch in the spin. Lost in the hum, it begins again.
Pump steel through the blocks. Factories whisper where the concrete talks. Smoke rises skyline, bruising rusted. Dreams corroded, trust busted. A throne made of scrap, jagged and jaguar crown, heavy bent metal. Ain't no dog step, echo off the catwalk. Shadow stretch long, hear the chains tall. Rust empire, gears grind slow. Ash in the wind where the wildfires. Rust empire, shadows don't sleep. Echoes of the lost buried 6 feet deep. Pipes is secret, steam goes to air. We rule the ruins, no kingdom compare. Knuckles like anvils, fists break the law. Glitch in the system, they saw what they saw. Hunger sharp, sharper than a scrap blade. Every move calculated, dog, chest plate. Rust empire. Rust empire. Gears grind slow. Ash in the wind where the wildfires glow. Rust empire. Shadow don't sleep. Echoes of the lost buried 6 feet deep. Chain swing, rhythm of the gallows. Crow stuck on high over rusted shallows. Footstep fade, but the echoes don't. Metal groans, legacy they won't disown.
Glitch in the matrix, numbers be twisting. Division by 0, the codes go missing. 808 rumble, bassline's hissing. Countdown to chaos, no time for wishing.
Digits on fire, binary scorch. Keep no circus torch. Zeros implode, can't hold the core. Algorithm snap, lock the door. Panic in the system, bugs take form. Data swarm, deadly digital storm. Red screen warnings, code this song. This is the breakdown, no false alarms.
Stack, overflow, no room to breathe. Error on repeat, yeah, can't retrieve. The void is calling, can't deceive.
Zero division, crash collision, lost precision, no revision, no permission, falling deeper, no decision. Syntax fracture, code collapse, lines of logic, gaps and traps, errors laughing, maps are cracked, no escape route, time attack. Fight.
rush in the wind, whispers in the void, ruins of a city, dreams destroyed along our horizon, still underfoot, echoes of a world left kaput. Drip of the acid rain, carving my name in the ground, bones of the whole world buried in time. Crow's feast where the kings once stood, thrones made of rust, dripping blood like it's crude. Heartbeat sinks with the tick of the clock, counting down till the earth unlocks. Rubble my cathedral, sky my dome, in the wasteland every ghost finds a home. Cinders scatter, embers kiss, can't rebuild from a place like this. Every shadow, every crack, they whisper truths we can't take back. Wasteland rebirth, fire in the dirt, ashes to ashes, life in a hurt. Out from the ruin, the phoenix will rise, smoke in my lungs, but flames in my eyes. Flames in my eyes. Glitch in the matrix, the snare rolls crack, static in my chest, can't hold back. My soul a hard drive, corrupted and raw, spitting out cold like a rebel without law. Grace mark the map, scars cut the line, walking on a tightrope of space and time. The void hums a hymn, cold and divine, while I carve my redemption in this design. Wasteland rebirth, fire in the dirt, ashes to ashes, life in a hurt. Out from the ruin, the phoenix will rise, smoke in my lungs, but flames in my eyes. Flames in my echoes in the distance, string sharp as blades, quiet chants rising, the sky starts to fade. Glitch in the system, a crack in the code, hate away thunder, shakes the black and road.
Storm clouds creeping, shadows in the veins, pulse in the chest, heart drips like rain. Battle scars talking, whispers through the flame. Crown tilts heavy, weight of the name. World on fire, the ash starts to dance. Horns in the air, caught in the trance. Time bends backward, gravity snaps. Final collapse, no room to relax. Footsteps echo in the hollow halls. Face tight grip, no time to stall. Every breath a ticking clock. Final blow lands, the system shocks. Final collapse, the fall begins. Metallic screams from the violins. Rise through ruin, the dark will sing. Final collapse, the end of kings. Steel clashing sharp, the temple's in sync. Blood on the canvas, painted in ink. Chessboard shattered, pawns turn to queens. Victory tastes bitter and shattered dreams.
Shadows creep, cathedral dome, a final hymn to call it home. Rust in the vein, the clock's eroded, thick and slow. still decoded. Echoes twist, glitching sky. Grass screams through the blackened ties. Crows on the wire, they're watching, plotting. An omen born of dying options.
The sun's asleep, the moon just stares. Protocols written in the ash-filled air.
Eclipse of light, the anthem fold. The dark it whispers what the silence told. Final lag, let the 808s roll. Eclipse protocol, the void takes hold. Storm crumbles, throne of dust. Every empire turns to rust. Heavy bass, cracks the crust. Brass horns pierce through mistrust. Binary tears in the matrix script. Fade to black, the system slips. Pulse of the earth, it starts too slow. Glitch echoes where rivers used to flow.
Grass sweeps over the falling sun. Glitch loops break till there's only one. Deep hum fades, a ghost in the wires. 808 tremors, the world expires.
Eclipse of light, the anthem folds. The dark it whispers what the silence told. Final lag, let the 808s roll. Eclipse protocol, the void takes hold.
Ghosts in the pavement, shadows in the cracks. City whisper secrets, spine shivers, no backs. Concrete jungle, but the vines all glitch. Loops rewind, time twist, code switch. Steps echo hollow through the fog's thin teeth. Every corner sharp, spec the streets beneath.
Spec the streets where the echoes don't sleep. Haunting beats, pulling whispers from the deep. Spec the streets where the static runs cold. A story half glitched and a truth untold.
Reverse clocks tick, the baseline weeps. Static in the air, sounds jagged peaks. Pounding heart sinks to the snare drum sting. Night sings broken neons, fractured ring. Fingers trace patterns on the glass of the void. Reality unstitched, paranoid deployed.
Haunting house, cut the silence in thirds. Chopped up voices, phrases unheard. Glitch loops, twist, spinning tails unseen. Baseline pounds like a haunted machine. Spec the streets where the echoes don't sleep. Haunting beats, pulling whispers from the deep. Spec the streets where the static runs cold. A story half glitched and a truth untold.
Spectres walk where the baseline crawls. Snare rolls mimic the ghostly calls. Spectre streets, their domain, their keep. In the pounding glitch, they eternally creep.
Yeah,
Still throwing dreams, crown sharp as a guillotine. Empire schemes, move shadow like a mezzanine. Bloodline carved in the marble veins of kings. Pillars crumble, but my legacy still sings. Snakes in the garden, venom drips, no pardon. Torch in my grip, set fire to the garden. Hollow halls echo whispers of a phantom. Power in my palms, dynasty, anthem. Dynasty flow, it's the rise and the fall. Echo through the ages, hear the ghosts in the hall. Dynasty flow, conquer all, take the throne. Built an empire from the dust and the bone. Ashes in the urn, cities burn in the wake. Steps heavy as an earthquake, seismic stakes. Scrolls in my hands, histories, inked in mistakes. But I'm carving a new path, each mover makes. Fast cuts, glitch stutters in the bass lines crush. Halftime heart skips when the synth lines rush. Dark void breeze, but my pulse won't hush. I'm the architect of chaos, raw and lush. Dynasty flow, it's the rise and the fall. Echo through the ages, hear the ghosts in the hall. Dynasty flow, conquer all, take the throne. Built an empire from the dust and the bone.
Flicker in the skyline, circus twist and spark. Kingdoms in the crossfire, shadows bite the dark. Static in the bloodstream, chaos in my chest. Every breath a landslide, every step a test. Still crown bending, wires hum with rage. Throne ain't forever, this the final page. Voltage rising, feel the system crash. Thunder rolling, time to burn the ash. Throne collapse, throne collapse. Echoes crack. Pulse like a war drum, echoes in my veins. Code rewrites the kingdom, rewires my chains. Ciphers on the skyline, fire in the gears. Rebellion in the baseline, drowning out the years. The weight of the world, press against my spine. But I bear it like a titan, break the frame, redesign. Gears grind, the fall is near. Power fades, the end is clear. Echo chambers filled with lies. Now we rise, now we rise. Throne collapse, throne collapse. Echoes crack, empire snap. Ground beneath me splits in half. Throne collapse, throne collapse.
Shadows in the alley, whispers start to rally. Elder winds twist, turn a spark to a finale. Concrete jungle, but the roots drip venom. Moonlight sharp edge slicing through the denim. Hooded figures chant, words split dimensions. Time loops backward, fracturing intentions. Fingers trace sigils on the skyline's fraction. Night falls, rituals pull you into rapture. Heavy drums pulse, a heart gone feral. Later weights roar, the wolves grow sterile. Step in the circle, silence gets torn. A void in the air where monsters are born. Nightfall rituals, shadows collide. Breathing in the dark where secrets confide. Nightfall rituals, voices rise out of the abyss where chaos resides. Double time sprint, thoughts split and scatter. Every word's a dagger. making skulls shatter. Eerie pads hum, weaving webs of despair. Snakes glitch, they stutter, pulling you unaware. Dust swallows day, the hourglass cracks. Fingers tick-tock on a clock that attacks. Neon glyphs glowing on a surface unclean. This ritual's a mirror, reflecting unseen.
Reach up. Yeah. Was in my veins, motherboard in my chest. Circuit board thoughts, can't let them rest. Electric poles flicker, soul on the grid. Memory banks glitch, secrets stay hid. Concrete jungle, neon shadows drip. City heartbeat sinks with a hollow clip. I breathe smoke, lungs full of static. Cold crack once, now I'm problematic. Blood circuit, run it red through the night. Pulse of the block, keep the voltage tight. Blood circuit, charge me, I ignite. Everything alive, every fight, every bucket in my knuckles. Spark in my teeth, glitch step stride, razor sharp underneath. Duct tape dreams, stitch with the grind. Shadow stitch skyline, can't leave it behind. Every step's a download, streets keep the files. Brick the pain, wrapped in razor wire smiles. Digital scars, copper veins twist. Man-machine hybrid, pain in the mist. Blood circuit, run it red through the night. Pulse of the block, keep the voltage tight. Blood circuit, charge me, I ignite. Everything alive, every fight, every bite. Moonlit crawl the city's veins, locked in a labyrinth, shadow chains. Safe cracked open, heartbeat skips. Time drips slow, a glitch in the clips. Night whispers the alley's throat. Breath fog thick as a phantom's coat. Silent blaze dance, no sound to tell. Ghosts to the pavement, casting spells. Vault the shadow, secret scream. Codes a riddle, crack the dream. Hands move quick, the clock don't care. Everything stolen, even the air. Vault the shadows, dark unseen. Ghost in the wires, glitch machine. No escape, no light, no dawn. Just shadows dancing to the loop is gone. The time, the codes are him. Keys unlocked where the light grows dim. Mask on tight, my breast, my drum. Pulse in my chest, so the prize will come. Cameras blink, a cyclops stare. I move like whispers through electric air. Pocket the silence, steal the calm. The heist is music, the world my song. Fought the shadows. Yeah, cinder block jungle, shadows in the mist. Yeah, rats from the alleys, deals clenched with a fist. Yeah, neon flickers, a heartbeat skips. The clock's broke, time drips. Ash rains heavy, lung for the smoke. Yeah, pavement crack, every dream went broke. Yeah, I walk with a fire, kiss the concrete. Yeah, horns and sirens scream, the devil's heartbeat. Brick walls whisper, secrets to keep. The city don't sleep, it grinds, it weeps.
Infernal streets, where the wicked meet. Yeah. Every corner burns for the devil's heat. Infernal streets, no retreat. Where it goes to the lost march in defeat. Yeah.
Glitch in the matrix, static in the air. Yeah. Futures get hacked, hope stripped bare. Yeah. Mask faces, eyes colder than steel. Yeah. Betrayal on the handshake, lies concealed. Cracked glass, reflections of despair. Skyscrapers lean, crushing the prayer. Yeah. Slow motion death, fast money's curse. Heaven's out of reach, it only gets worse.
Shadows creeping, a kingdom's collapse. Thrones in the dust, hear the future collapse. Breath of fire in the cold of the void. Empire's heartbeat, glitched and destroyed. Rust in the veins, gold turn into soot, land into soul. A dance with the reaper, crown heavy with pain. Rulers of ruin, in the ash we remain. Crown of ashes, it's slipping, it's falling. From heights of power, the echoes are calling. Crown of ashes, the weight it crashes. No more kings, just a shadow it flashes. Brass cutting air like swords in the fight. The glitch in the system, the end of the night. Scrolls burning up, words lost in the fire. Kingdoms are nothing, ruled by desire. Hate await, heartbeat, ticking the clock. The throne is a grave, the time bomb unlocks. A glitch in the matrix, fate rewinds. Dust to dust, crown crowns confined. Glitches, brass screaming, skies turning black. Rivers of chaos, there's no turning back. March of the lost, in shadows we crawl. The crown was too heavy.